The first blow, arrogance wrapped in fire, the Zorath Dominion struck without warning. On the outer rim, where human colonies threaded fragile lifelines between stars, one such world, New Avalon, found itself under siege. Zorath warships descended like jagged shadows, their commanders broadcasting mockery across all open channels. Your walls are dust. Your people are cattle. This planet is ours. Orbital defenses flickered, overwhelmed. Civilians screamed into broken comms as Zorath troops reduced cities to molten ruin. The invaders didn't rush. They took their time, savoring the collapse of human resolve. When the last human envoy pleaded for mercy, the Zorath executed him publicly. Their message clear: Earth is weak. Humanity bows or burns. Celebration in the halls of tyranny, the Dominion's High Council toasted the destruction. Their feasts echoed with laughter, alien voices shrill with contempt. To them, humanity was a young species, noisy, arrogant, soft, a people of art and ideals, not war. They will mourn, said one admiral, swirling blood wine, but they cannot answer. Their fleets are antiquated, their courage brittle. Across the galaxy, other empires nodded in grim agreement. Humanity, they believed, had reached its limit. Earth was a civilized world, bound by treaties, diplomacy, and fragile morality. Who could imagine them mustering the savagery needed to strike back? The Dominion's mistake was simple. They believed patience meant weakness. The silence before the storm for weeks, humanity said nothing. No threats, no counterattack, no fiery broadcasts. The galaxy misread that silence. They thought Earth was broken. They thought the humans, too civilized, too rational, would bury their grief and bend the knee. But on Earth itself, under storm-gray skies and in bunkers deep beneath oceans, something stirred. Old fleets were awakened from slumber. Dockyards glowed with furious labor. And in the heart of command, humanity's leaders spoke only one phrase, repeated like a vow. Impenetrable, hold my beer. The awakening of iron and fire. When the silence finally shattered, it did so with thunder. First came the transmissions, calm, cold, final. To every starfaring race, Earth remembers New Avalon. Earth will not forgive. Evacuate any Dominion territories. What follows is not war, it is punishment. Then came the movement. From hidden yards within asteroid belts, dreadnoughts emerged, hulls black as midnight. From shipyards buried under Europa's ice, battle carriers lifted into void. From the Martian foundries, entire fleets of orbital artillery rose in unison, their cannons glowing like newborn suns. The galaxy had whispered that humans lacked numbers, lacked firepower. They had forgotten Earth's one defining trait. When pushed, humanity invents the impossible. The first retaliation, a wall of death. The Dominion fleet assembled near the stronghold of Zerath Prime, confident in their defenses. Their fortress world was wrapped in energy fields they boasted were impenetrable. But when the human armada arrived, they didn't test those shields. They broke them like glass. Orbital cannons fired with precision unseen in galactic warfare. Hypersonic projectiles tore through barrier grids. Experimental weapons, dismissed as myth, bloomed across space. Collapsing singularities, beams that lanced through kilometers of armor, drones swarming like mechanized locusts. Zerath Prime's impenetrable defenses lasted 7 minutes. Retribution unleashed, the Dominion's warships scrambled, thousands strong, their admirals shrieking for order. But humanity didn't fight ship to ship. They fought like storms. Entire wings of Dominion vessels vanished under coordinated salvos. Human dreadnoughts plowed through enemy formations, weapons blazing, their armor shrugging off plasma fire. Carriers disgorged squadrons of strike craft piloted by veterans who had lost families at New Avalon. Soldiers who fought with vengeance carved into their bones. And then came the ground invasion. Human dropships fell like meteors, slamming into Dominion cities. Out poured soldiers clad in exosuits, wielding weapons designed not just to kill, but to terrify. Streets turned to battlefields where human fury marched in lockstep. For every child lost at New Avalon, a Dominion city burned. The collapse of Dominion pride in council chambers. Dominion rulers screamed into failing comms. Their unbreakable fleets shattered in every sector. Fortress worlds fell in days, not years. The galaxy watched in horror. Every empire that had smirked at human weakness now saw something else. An ancient predator awakened. Where others fought for conquest, humans fought for justice wrapped in vengeance. They did not pause to negotiate. They did not ask for surrender. Their war doctrine was simple. Erase the Dominion, root and branch. Entire star systems once painted in Dominion colors went dark, consumed by fire. Survivors whispered of human fleets moving like shadows, annihilating resistance before the first distress call was finished. The turning of the galaxy. The message spread faster than light itself. Do not provoke Earth. Where once humanity had been dismissed, now they were feared. Aliens recalled the silence before Earth struck. That terrible patience. They remembered how humans had said nothing, only to return with a storm that consumed fleets, worlds, and pride itself. Other empires tore up plans of conquest. Old rivals reconsidered ancient grudges. Because if humanity could break the Dominion, the largest, proudest empire in known space, then what chance did anyone else have? Aftermath. Whispers in the dark, when the fires burned low, when the last Dominion citadel crumbled, humanity said only this: let this be the first and last lesson. Never again. Then as suddenly as it began, the fleets withdrew. Humans did not claim Dominion worlds. They did not plant their banners on conquered soil. They left silence in their wake. And in that silence the galaxy trembled. In hidden corners of alien taverns, whispers passed between fearful voices. Never provoke Earth again. Patience is their shield. Vengeance is their sword. They will wait a century if they must, and when they strike, it will be the end. The lesson was burned into history. Aliens had claimed Impenetrable. Humans had answered, hold my beer. Closing note. The shadow of humanity. From that day forward, humanity carried no need to boast. The galaxy itself became their witness. The Dominion's ruins stood as monuments not to conquest, but to wrath contained too long. And every empire knew Earth's patience is vast.